Hey everyone, quick daily update. Another one trade day today, and it was a second entry short on the NQ. Finding a little bit of success on the NQ this week. I decided to try out the 1000 tick chart, and so far, very good. Um, I've had 5 trades this week, and 3 were on the NQ, and all winners. I wish it could always be that way. It won't be, but I'll enjoy this week. I'll go over the trade first. So I came in and saw that we're trading up, of course. Had this uptrend up, then we had another trend. I fitted the trend like this. I thought that fitted very well. And then around here, looking for a retest of these highs, but never came. So we did have one leg down and another leg down. At this point, I wasn't really looking to go short because I thought these were quite broad legs down as a correction. Very clear break new low as well, so this had played out. But then we do get a first entry short, second entry short. What I liked here is that these two legs were broad. I've been caught too many times trying to get a second entry short after a downtrend or two legs have played out, and I get ticked in and taken on a ride on the failed second entry short. I wasn't too worried about that this time because these were really broad legs, which for me said, of course, this uptrend, for example, got a new high on this bar here, our signal bar. So we were expecting continuation now to the downside, at least one more leg down. I did try to take it when it initially opened on this bar, but it immediately went up here. So you can see that this tail, or this candle, had a very big tail. It was completely green or blue on my chart, and then it rejected quite strongly. And when it came back down, that's when I entered. So when we'd rejected the EMA multiple times, this candle, these 3 candles here, and we're getting another big strong wick of buying pressure, I thought this should be good for our trade. Again, still sticking to 1 to 2 risk reward, so double the risk for the reward. The reward's double the risk. I'll clarify that again. And yeah, we had to sit through a little bit of a pullback here. So that is one of the things I have to learn to do, is sit through pullbacks. Al Brooks teaches that. He says if you are going for double your risk, you have to be open to sitting through pullbacks. So if I went for 20 points or 1 to 1.5, would have been out very, very quickly, but it got to within 3 points my target, then reversed all the way back up very strongly, and I thought, oh no, please, just ouch. But I did tell myself, we're just data collecting at this point, we're just seeing how far can we push Pats? How far can these Pats setups be pushed? How much profit or how many points can we drain from or extract from these setups? And thankfully we got a big bear bar, which sliced through our take profit. So another good example of holding out for 2 to 1, not cutting the trade short, not going to break even. Just setting the take profit in stop loss and letting it play out. So it was just a 4-day week. It was just on sim for now, but this changed to 1 to 2, like inversing the RR and doubling the reward, has so far felt very good. It's felt very good, of course, because I've won every trade. So the question is what happens when I take a loser, especially those losers that will go 4, 5, 6 points, not hit my TP and reverse to my stop loss. That's the question. and the losing streaks that will come, just as a question of probabilities. How will I manage that? But if I could have these streaks of 5 wins in a row, going 1 to 2 RR, yeah, that would be very profitable over the long run. I think my trading this week has also been very good. I've taken good setups and I've been patient, talking myself through the trades, talking myself through the price action. And apart from Tuesday, just been one and done. And just, getting on with other things in life. And if I could move that into the PAs slowly, sizing down at first, but keep with this rhythm, I think that would bode well. I try not to think about it, but I thought, geez, if I'd just taken my Lucid PA and traded exactly like I have this week, I would just need one more profitable day to request $1,000. So try not to think about that. But so far, so good with this 20 trade challenge on Sim. 5 trades down, 15 to go. At the end of the 20 trades, I'll evaluate, is 1 to 2 risk rewards profitable with bats? How do I feel trading it? Maybe I'll lose the next 15 trades, who knows? Maybe that's the game of the probabilities, but so far so good. And I just hope this might be a turning point. We are coming into summer, which is a bit of a bummer. If this is what I needed, just to double my reward. But hey, we'll take the 20 trade challenge, prepare ourselves for the summer, and hopefully September, October, November, rest of the year, we can start actually getting payouts or some progress, which I can show to my wife. Because I desperately need to show her some sort of progress here, to avoid any more. Well, in fairness, my wife doesn't complain, but just to show her that I'm not just wasting my time. So yeah, I'm gonna take this one win today, the 5 wins this week. Nice winning streak, which I haven't had in God knows how long. And that was also annoying me so much that I was trading a high probability strategy where you need 70, 80, 90% win rate to be profitable, and I was barely hitting 50%. So nice combination of extending the reward and hitting a winning streak. But maybe just prove to myself this week that, hey, you're not light at the end of the tunnel yet, but we're still in the game. It's like, I don't know, a boxer who's in round 8 and he's struggling to continue. He's been on the mat, he's got back up, but round 9 he's landed a few jabs, an uppercut, and now he's going into round 10 thinking we've got a chance. This could still work out. We could still win. Fingers crossed it continues like that. So hope you had a good week as well. Hope you have a nice weekend. And see you next time. Peace.